What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Sky High. What's going on, Sky Gang? How y'all doing? How y'all living? How y'all been? Man, I look really red right now. That's crazy. Yes, sir. It's back. It's been a minute. I had some equipment malfunctions I had to deal with. So I took a little break. Right in time for Wrestlemania. Right now, today is Saturday. Night one of Mania is tonight. If you notice, if you hear it in the background, I'm actually pregame and watching some WrestleManias, getting ready for night one tonight. Right now, I'm watching WrestleMania. I think this is 27. I'll let y'all view that. In my basement, just cooling at the moment. Just trying to pregame. Got some fellas coming over for the night. I want to do a quick, just a quick update of like who I think is gonna win the matches tonight, or what's going on. Checked out the SmackDown WrestleMania edition of SmackDown last night. Jey Uso won the Andre the Giant Memorial, which I guess that's cool. I don't see his career going anywhere from that, so I guess not really. I usually don't watch SmackDown, but I decided to check it out last night because it was like a WrestleMania edition. They had the tag team titles on the line in a fatal four-way match, and Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler came out on top with that one. But with this video, basically just gonna go over like who I think is gonna win, what I think about some of the matches that's happening tonight and tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it started. I'm looking at the card. So looks like the main event is going to be Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks for the women's title. I honestly hope Bianca wins. I honestly hope Bianca wins and takes the title. She certainly deserves it. She won the Royal Rumble, and I would hate for her to win the Royal Rumble for nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to that match. I hope it is real back and forth. Sasha's a real great wrestler. Bianca Belair, the outstanding wrestler from where she came from in NXT. They both came from NXT, but I just see Sasha giving up the belt tonight as far as that match goes. I'm excited for it, but I'm not excited for it. I just hope they put on the show. Let's see what else we got. Excuse me, it's not the main event. It's probably the first match on the card. No, it is. It says right here, I'm looking at it, I'm reading it. Main event tonight, it will be the SmackDowns on the title match, Bianca Belair and Sasha. So the women will main event Mania tonight. Crazy. The opener for tonight is the WWE title match with Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre. Now, this Bobby Lashley and Drew match, I know it's going to be physical. I hope it's actually a good match. I hope Bobby Lashley wins. I think Bobby Lashley will win. I want Brock and Bobby Lashley to happen for the belt at some point. But if not, if Drew wins, that'll be dope. I wouldn't really be mad about it. You know what I mean? I just hope that it's not just like a brute match like Drew and Goldberg was at the Rumble. You know what I mean? That was just complete trash. But Drew and Bobby seem to put on good matches together. So I hope that it's a 5-star match. After that, the Raw Tag Team titles will be on the line. Osmos and AJ Styles will go against the New Day. I'm not really excited about this match, only because the only thing that I'm curious about is how Osmos fights in the ring. What will his ring attire be? Will he come out in a trench coat, regular clothes, wrestling clothes? Not really too excited about that match. I feel like AJ Styles should be in a higher position than he is right now. But then again, if he wins the tag team titles, he will be a Grand Slam champion, which is also a dope achievement. Not really looking for a winner for that in that match particularly. The steel cage match with Shane McMahon and Braun Strowman. Oh, this is just random to me. Very random. Uh, I want Braun to win. I feel like since it's WrestleMania, we're gonna see Shane fly off the top of the cage and do something crazy because it's Shane McMahon. Not really looking for a winner in that match either. This match kind of popped out of nowhere, and the basis of this match is like, oh, you're stupid. Um, Calling Braun stupid, basically, it's like some middle school beef type stuff, which I really don't agree with. I mean, it's not like one of those matches where like, oh yeah, I gotta see Shane McMahon, you know, take down this giant. It's nothing like that. It's just one of those matches where it's like a filler, like, I guess, you know what I mean? So I'm not really excited about that either. Night 1 is kind of a slow drag. Night 2 will be very exciting, I feel. Then we got the number 1 contenders match, tag team turmoil match between Carmella and Billie Kay, Lana and Naomi, Tamina Snuka and Natalya, and Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott, and Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke. Now the winners of this match will go on to night 2 of Mania and fight Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler for the tag team titles. I feel like Lana and Naomi are gonna win this only because like they've been building Lana for a minute, and it's got to have a payoff somewhere. Billie Kay and Carmella sounds like a terrible team. Tamina, Snook, and Natalya, not a bad team. Would make a greater match, I think, for Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Riot Squad, maybe. I can see them as champions. I'm just gonna go with Lana and Naomi just because like Lana came back at the Royal Rumble, and they've been pushing her pretty hard. So this will be like a payoff night at Mania thing for her. So I say Naomi and Lana win tonight and go on tomorrow to fight Nia Jax and Shayna at Mania night 2. Moving right along, oh god, The Miz and John Morrison versus Bad Bunny and Damian Priest. Bruh, I am heated that this shit is going on. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, Bad Bunny, why are we even putting Bad Bunny? This is almost as worse as Logan Paul being there. But that's another situation. That's another conversation. Bad Bunny, I feel like, I don't know. And my nose is like really shiny. That's crazy. Why? I hate that Miz was the champion like a week ago. 2-3 weeks ago. And now he's downgraded to being in a match with Bad Bunny. And then poor John Morrison, who's a greater talent than what WWE's putting him out to be. He's putting him out as like some lackey. John Morrison can go in that ring. You know what I mean? And this is a big WrestleMania for Morrison. It's for him to showcase his talent. And yet they want to put him in a match with like Bad Bunny. And good God, I feel sorry for Damian Priest. Had an outstanding show at the Rumble, only to be downgraded to this. Come on, bro. And NXT, he was pretty big too. I don't even care who wins that match. I just want to get it over with. I really don't care. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Okay, this next match is probably gonna be my match of the night for sure. Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. This match might take the show tonight. It might take the cake tonight. I feel like Cesaro needs to win this. They've been holding Cesaro for a long time. So I feel like Cesaro will win. It's definitely going to be a good technical back and forth match. We're going to be watching two of the greatest performers in WWE right now. Cesaro, man, he can go. He can go. Seth Rollins, high octane style. Like, it's going to be very physical. And this is why I'm saying it's match of the night. It's going to steal the show tonight at night 1. Because if you've seen what Cesaro did in his career coming up and some of the matches he's had in NXT. Then you look at Seth Rollins, who's at the prime of his career right now. His gimmick is great. The whole Monday Night Messiah thing is fabulous. I think he found his niche. This match, it'll be top of the line. You know what I mean? And I think that's it for night 1. So night 2, here is where things get interesting. Night 2 is going to be like the night. So first off, we'll have the triple threat. Main event is the triple threat for the WWE title. Daniel Bryan versus Hall of Fame Edge versus Roman Reigns. Edge has to win this in my eyes. And I'm going to tell you why. Edge has no choice but to win this. For him to come back from that neck injury, then get injured again, then come back from that injury and win the Royal Rumble, to go to Mania, back to Mania where it's like, what, 10 years since he's retired? Maybe 10 to 11 years? For him to go back. Actually, I'm watching the Mania where he retires the title after he beat Del Rio. That's crazy. But he has no choice but to win. Like, after everything he's been through, I really hope Edge takes this belt. It's going to be a good match. Daniel Bryan's not going to lay down. He's going to fight. And Roman Reigns, he's the big dog. He's the big dog. And heel Roman Reigns is probably the best Roman Reigns I've seen. I'm going to say Edge for that. It's definitely going to be a good main event, for sure. Raw Women's title, Rhea Ripley versus Asuka. I really wish Charlotte Flair would be involved in this for a triple threat match. This would be one of the greatest women's wrestling matches at Mania that could possibly ever happen if Charlotte was involved. But Asuka versus Rhea, I feel like that's going to be very physical. Two great women superstars. Both of them can definitely wrestle in the ring. No petty shit. I see Rhea winning, because Asuka's held that belt for a little while now. Rhea comes, wins. I feel like Becky Lynch is going to come back on Monday Night Raw, the next night. I've heard rumors that Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey are going to come back here pretty soon. I'm guessing Monday Night Raw. I'm hearing a lot of rumors about that. So, I see Rhea Ripley taking the title tonight and going forward with that. Then we got the Nigerian drum match. Anything goes, no rules or limits for the Intercontinental title against Apollo Crews and Big E. Wale's going to be performing Feel the Power for Big E, by the way. But, I feel like Big E is going to take this. This match, at first, I wasn't hyped for this match. You know what I mean? I wasn't hyped for this match at all. But the promo work and the build-up of Big E coming from Tampa has been amazing. Great video on his career yesterday on SmackDown of how in the Tampa Bay Stadium, like 11 years or 15 years ago, he played his high school all-star game for football. And, you know, it showed him in his hometown barbershop where he goes to get his lineup and he goes to get his mind right. Great piece on Big E. I still haven't got a chance to watch the WWE 24 on him. Probably going to get to that. But I feel like Big E is going to win. I love that they're pushing Big E. They're really bringing the Intercontinental title back to prestige, which definitely needed to happen. Because I feel like the Intercontinental title has been pushed away, shunned away like a title that didn't matter, like 24/7 title. So I'm saying Big E for that match. Apollo Crews is definitely going to bring it, for sure. Then we got Sheamus versus Matt Riddle. I see Riddle winning. Sheamus is not going to pull any punches, though. He's going to bring it to Riddle. That's going to be a great match. You see what I'm saying? Like, the card for tomorrow is, like, stacked. You know what I'm saying? I feel like tonight they could have did, like, better matches. But tomorrow night is stacked. Then, of course, you got the women's tag team title match. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler wins. Whoever wins the night one tag team turmoil match. Really don't care for that too much. I mean, like I said, I think Lana and Naomi are going to take it. If they make it, you know. Randy Orton versus The Fiend. Now, this is a very questionable match. Another match I'm excited for because I really don't know what's going to happen. I can't pick a winner for this match. Because I don't know what the Fiend's going to do. There's rumors there's going to be 2 Fiends. There's rumors that, the Fiend now is actually Bo Dallas, and then Bray Wyatt is going to show up. I don't see... Hey, if Randy Orton win or lose, it's really not going to hurt him. It's just going to make Bray Wyatt stronger. If Bray wins, I see Bray winning. I could say Bray is going to win. The Fiend will win. And Randy Orton probably take a little break off from wrestling, being that Mania season is over. You know what I mean? But I honestly don't know what's going to happen. That's why I'm so excited for that match. You know what I mean? And then we got Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Now look, this has got to be a dream for Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Because these two are the best of friends. The best of friends. You know what they say? Best of friends make better enemies. Like Shawn Michaels and Triple H. They were so close and best of friends that they knew what to do to create a classic rivalry. That's how I feel what this is about. That's how I feel when it comes to Sami Zayn and KO. Numerous times they wrestled together. They have pulled out all the stops in NXT. Now as best friends, them coming into the business together, coming from indies to the big stage of WWE together. Now they get to fight each other in Mania, at Wrestlemania. Best friends fighting each other at Mania. This has got to be both of their dreams of having. They probably talked about in interviews how Sami Zayn wanted to go against Kevin Owens, how Kevin Owens wanted to go against Sami Zayn and make it at WrestleMania. This has got to be dreams for them, because I know they talked about this a lot. So I know that's going to be a good match. Only thing I hate about that is Logan Paul is probably going to be there, and he's probably going to be involved at some point during the match. I hate that, but I feel like it's going to be great wrestling. And I think that's it, really, for night 2. Yeah, just to knock it down. So I feel like night 2 is stronger than night 1, for sure. Other than that, tonight, it's like a little mellow, chill night before we get to the main event of tomorrow. So I'm hoping I'm not disappointed. Takeover was amazing. It wasn't as strong as I thought it would be, but it was good. A couple of highlight matches from Takeover was definitely Finn and Cross. Shout out to Cross, new NXT champion. Shout out to what is her name? Oh God, I can never get her name right. Like, it's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't think of it. Hold on, guys. It'll come to me. Okay, yeah, Raquel Gonzalez. Shout out to Raquel, man. She just beat Io Shirai for the women's title. Big move for her. MSK, new tag team champions. Hell of a match. Hell of a match for MSK. That match was amazing at NXT. Kyle O'Reilly, shout out to him. Had a great match against Adam Cole. Brutal match. Did not top Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano. Maybe it did. I don't know. I just know it was really physical. It was great. Walter versus Tommaso Ciampa was a great match. Bronson Reed brought it to Johnny Gargano. NXT was not bad. The Cruiserweight ladder match, I was a little disappointed. I feel like it could be better. They hyped it too much. But Devlin and Escobar really took it to each other. They took it to each other, and, they respected each other afterwards. That's how you know it was a good match. So, yeah. Like I said, WrestleMania is this weekend. Then we got the Raw after Mania, which should be pretty profile. Pretty high, you know what I'm saying? A lot of surprises. A lot of debuts. A lot of NXT call-ups. RVD might come back. You know what I'm saying? The Raw after Mania is always hype. And I feel like this Raw, since they're having fans this weekend, at Mania, I feel like they're going to have fans on Monday Night Raw. And then, NXT moves to Tuesdays. That should be pretty insane because it's the week after Mania. Then, what else? Oh, Sunday night, tomorrow night is going to be very interesting. Right after Mania, the historic night of Mania tomorrow night, Stone Cold, the Broken Skull podcast, or Broken Skull Sessions. His guest could be the start of knocking down that forbidden door. Let me set up for this. Stone Cold's guest tomorrow is the Ayatollah of rock and roll. The man that beat Stone Cold and The Rock in one night for the title. The man that's in AEW right now. Employed with AEW. The man himself, Mr. Y2J Chris Jericho. One of the most iconic wrestlers in the game, in sports entertainment, in wrestling. Man, he's going to be an AEW employee, is going to be on WWE TV. And if you know, like I know, Stone Cold is not going to hesitate to ask about anything. So we're going to get some AEW questions, I'm sure. This should be must-watch TV. There's the Undertaker's podcast with Stone Cold. Then there's Orton's podcast with Stone Cold. I'm going to put Jericho's episode right up there with Taker's, right beside it. I feel like it's going to be very detailed. I know it's going to be something about AEW in there. I know Chris Jericho, he's been in the game a long time. So he's been around the block. He's been around WCW, ECW, WWE, AEW, New Japan. He's going to have a lot to talk about. And I'm really focused. I'm really going to be focused on that interview. You know what I mean? Other than that, if you're watching Mania tonight, if you're watching Mania the whole weekend, I hope you enjoy. It's going to be a great show. I feel like it's going to be a great show. I hope it'll be a great show. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, I'm having a little get-together myself. Some of my friends over. Eat some wings, watch some Mania. You know, this WrestleMania weekend's always like Super Bowl weekend to me. You know, I hardly watch the Super Bowl now. But when it comes to WrestleMania, that is my Super Bowl. I bleed this wrestling shit. You know what I'm saying? I love wrestling. I've been an avid wrestling fan since I came out the womb. I started off late. So I was born in 93. I started watching wrestling around 96. As I got older, I lived through the beginning of the end of the Next Generation era and, WCW, early WCW. I've lived through the beginning and end of the Attitude Era. I've lived through the beginning and the end of the Ruthless Aggression Era. And now I'm in the era of today. Attitude Era to me is like the best era because that's where everything was just crazy. It was just off the chain, lethal. Stone Cold, Rock, Triple H, Undertaker. Like, I could go on. It was just so many legends and icons in that era that made it great. But, yeah, like, this wrestling thing is really close to my heart. So, I just love everything about it. I have a couple friends that are just like me, and we just love everything about it. And if you're watching this, you follow me, I know you love everything about it. So, enjoy tonight. Enjoy tomorrow. I'll get back at y'all. Go down in the comments. Like the video. Go in the comments and, put your opinions down there of who you think is going to win tonight and tomorrow. Who's your picks for winner? Who's going to walk out with belts? Who's not going to walk out with belts? Who's going to have some who's going to show up? Will there be surprises for night 1 and night 2? Will there be surprises for Monday Night Raw? You know what I mean? Oh, man. Just enjoy yourself, man. Because I know I am. I'm Sky High. I'm going to holler at y'all later. I'm going to keep pre-gaming watching these Manias. I hope y'all enjoy y'all night. Peace.